Kept you waiting for the third time, eh? Hey everyone, it's Welonz and welcome to Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. If it's your first time with the Metal Gear Solid series, definitely go back to 1 first. Otherwise, I took a bit of a longer break than I thought I was going to after finishing 2. This whole summer for me has just been crazy stressful and busy, and well, anyway, I'm glad that we can finally start now. Anything else I need to get into? I don't know what the plot of 3 is. I didn't look it up at all, but it looks like we're gonna be in some sort of, jungle. So that's gonna be nice. Let's just get started. This thing, apparently if you choose different options here, it unlocks different things. I don't really know. I think I'm okay with a more vanilla experience, so I'm gonna choose I'm playing the MGS series for the first time, even though I've played 1 and 2. But if you're asking for my actual opinion, I think I would put 1 over 2, to be honest.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into 2, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Is this a direct sequel to 2? I'm actually not sure about that either. We'll have to confirm. Konami presents a Hideo Kojima game. I don't think we're in the States anymore. We're getting out of it. 5:30 a.m. August 24. That just passed.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
1964. This is before MGS 1 and 2 then.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Put out that cigar.
This is a long time before 1, actually.
Oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask.
Wait, but does that mean that this is not Solid Snake then?
Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Damn.
Depressurization complete. Checking oxygen supply. 6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
US Army. Snake Eater.
Sunrise. External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
This is Big Boss.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill. 1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear. Activate bailout bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green. Prepare for drop off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
Very dramatic entrance. This is dramatized, right? You don't do that in an actual descent? I would hope not. Yes, I can tell. Directed by Hideo Kojima.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally
Jack?
given us the green light for the Virtuous Mission.
Virtual Mission?
No, the Virtuous Mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Jack.
Virtuous Mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin into orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story, so why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Nuclear
Call it a
weaponry.
crisis of conscience.
And for
Pandora's
that, he left
box.
his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the West. We used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba.
Wow, they're allowed to include this actual footage.
The president demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba. And so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust.
For now.
But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side.
Oh.
Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
Let me guess.
No, missiles.
Oh,
Same technology.
not Metal Gear.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device.
It's Metal Gear.
For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selino-Yarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
I see we're back with the MGS info dump cutscenes already. We're here to get Sokolov. That's the basic gist of what we need to know, right? Another hostage rescue mission. Hey, but if this one is set in 64, that means all the people that we know and love from 1 and 2 aren't gonna be returning? That's a little surprising.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino-Yarsk in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west.
Do they want me to open my parachute?
If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking.
I don't know if they wanted me to press something there. Probably to open the parachute.
Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon
Oh.
will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes.
Oh, it lets you see
Once it's
in first
complete,
person.
The gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat talon?
She's equipped with 2 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as 2 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If
4
all goes well, it
hours?
shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong, you'll be eating dinner, breakfast, and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
This is back. We were still in the Foxhound unit here. Or I guess the original Snake. Oh! Ah! It seems almost like a superhuman landing. But we're fine, completely. Snake Eater. Eater of snakes. The best of all snakes. Like an Ouroboros kind of thing. Snake. But obviously it can't be Solid Snake. They just say snake.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
Oh, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
Well, you've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom.
Not Colonel Campbell.
This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies.
We need to
in
hunt for
your backpack.
food?
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function.
What the hell's a
Snake,
send function?
Go get your backpack.
Alright. Food. Eat. Food gathered. I see. We got this menu here. You may have noticed already, a very big difference with me playing this one versus the first two games is that I'll be trying the keyboard and mouse controls this time. For one, I think it was still okay once I got used to it, but two, I think I was really struggling with the controller to the point that I honestly think it was affecting my enjoyment of it, and I really don't want to do first-person aiming with a controller. 3 finally supports aiming with a mouse, so I'm gonna see if this works any better for me. I hope it does. Can we try testing out some buttons first? Just so I know what I'm pressing here. Food. Position. Rot. TRG. Zoom. I don't know what any of that. Position is position. Calorie mate. I gotta eat? Not eaten yet. Taste unknown. How do I know when I need to eat though? Is there like a hunger meter? I'm looking at the top left. There's 2 different bars. Well, I'm not sure yet. Guess we'll figure it out. Revival pill. Espionage pill developed by the CIA can wake up from fake death. Use with enter in window. Calorie mate. Knife. Yeah, I even set up like a custom mouse profile just to play this game because you can't rebind anything in the game itself. Thank you, Konami, for the great Master Collection port. But I think this will work better for me. I really hope it will. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, we can do crawling and stuff. And we can do rolling too. I think that's all we need to know for now. Can we get around? No? Yeah, I skipped all the cutscenes and walked around this area a little bit. Just to test out the controls, but I don't know it super well yet. We'll have to see. So I see a percentage on the top right corner. Splitter olive drab. Is it like how hidden I am? It's a stealth mission, they say. There's no backpack. Wow, this is like a full-on jungle. Oh, no! No. fall down the first time around? I have no idea. Here we go. Oh, how do I call people?
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire.
What?
Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger-happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them
False.
into thinking that I'm really dead. So how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
Your name is
As a
paramedic.
medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Parachute.
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to.
Wait,
Sam.
I didn't write down all the numbers.
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
Boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
The boss.
Boss?
That's right.
But not Big
It's me.
Boss.
Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who
awful.
you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission.
Is
He
that
has
a way
no
to live,
enemies
though?
and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think.
That's a
The
good
only
thing.
thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your code name is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival
It's
is going
nature.
to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC. Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Green Berets.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Oh my god, I'm growing old from just sitting here, listening to these transmissions. It must have been 2 hours out of 4 already.
Commencing Virtuous Mission now.
I hope all those numbers you gave me, you wrote down in the radio thing, because I don't remember them. Actually, I need to figure out how this works. Okay, so backpack. Why do I need to open my backpack here, though? Because I can look at my inventory in another way, right? Because this seems like... Oh, the weight. Does the weight matter? I hope it doesn't. That would be kind of not the greatest. Camouflage. Camo uniform and face paint. Woodland for use in forested areas. Okay, it gives me better camouflage, which I probably want. Yes, that would be a good one, huh? I'll get the good one, I guess. Naked. Can we... Wait, are you gonna... Is this showable on YouTube? Oh, okay. Tiger stripe. Tree bark. Wait, why is it tree bark? Oh, effective when pressed against trees. Oh, so depending on where you are, specifically? I see. And the little square behind the -5, that shows what kind of place we're at right now. So regularly, tiger stripe, effective in trees, grass, or against soil, but then the olive might be... We had the olive to begin with. No, we didn't. We had the tiger stripe to begin with, I think. How often will we need to switch it? Seems kind of annoying to go to a menu to do all that. Area map. Okay. Alright. Hold up, I need to figure out how do I send messages? Which button is it? Oh, shoot! What? Oh, did I accidentally shoot something just now? I wasn't intending to. I was trying to figure out which button it was to open the frequency thing. I might have to look it up, because I don't know it right now. What did I just get? Yeah, I've got a few things here. Binoculars. Wait, how do I... Fake death pill? Revival pill? Cigar, binoculars, motion detector, active sonar. This stealth mission already seems like it's much more... It's stricter compared to 1 and 2. 1 and 2, well, we could still get caught and stuff, right? But this one, they're saying, hey, if you get caught, that's gonna be an international incident, so don't get caught. Anti-personnel sensor. Yeah, I think it would be easier for us to just look in here, right? Because we get the whole description of it. Yeah, scope, cigar. Hey, it's not a cigarette, it's a cigar because we're higher class or something. Fake death pills. This seems like a new mechanic. If I just pretend to be dead, people won't care about me. AP sensor, motion detector for mines and stuff. Does not detect stationary objects. Consumes battery power when used. Sonar. Detects life forms with sound waves. Consumes battery power. Okay. Over here. Trank gun. We got the directional mic. Alright. Let me just try aiming with this. Right, but can I let go? I couldn't figure out how to let go. The codec screen. Yes. Oh, thank God, everything is already here.
Sokolov should be at the abandoned factory to the north, so head in that direction.
I see you've captured a giant anaconda. The giant
That was an
anaconda is
accident.
believed to be the largest snake in the world in terms of weight and diameter. It's not poisonous, but its large size makes it extremely powerful. They say it even eats crocodiles. Its only natural predator is man.
And snake.
And snake.
Got it. So how does it taste?
I knew you were going to ask me that.
Chicken?
Glad I didn't disappoint you. So,
Well, the guide says it tastes all right.
good. I'll have to try some.
You're here for the energy. It doesn't matter how it tastes, you still gotta eat it.
Camouflage is an indispensable tool when you're sneaking through the jungle. To use camouflage, first press the Start button to go to the Survival viewer. Then select Camouflage and press the Enter button. Select Uniform to select Battle Fatigues, and Face to select Face Paint. Choose battle fatigues that match the surrounding environment. The most effective camouflage is attained by selecting fatigues that blend in with the environment.
No kidding.
Camouflage patterns that stand out in your surroundings will attract attention.
Okay, thank you. I think we figured that part out. Wow, they're
Say it
throwing
again, Snake.
a lot at us right in the beginning already. I'm sure we'll try to figure it out eventually, but it's a lot. How much leeway is there really
Hey,
gonna be?
Snake, you ever heard of Godzilla King of Monsters?
No.
Then a
what is
movie?
it?
It's a movie. You haven't seen it?
Nope.
It's about this monster called Godzilla, who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant monsters right about now.
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Snake,
Wow.
it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile, Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in its path. It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version, too. I recommend seeing the original Japanese one if you ever get the chance. It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see the original?
In
You'll
Japan.
just have to go to Japan.
Really? That's too bad.
Well, if you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America, too.
Why's that?
2004 will be Godzilla's 50th birthday.
You think they're still going to be making Godzilla movies then?
Oh yeah.
Of course. Everybody loves Godzilla.
You sure know a lot about movies.
I don't suppose you're the movie-watching type, are you?
Not really.
Okay, then I'll tell you everything I know. When the going gets tough, movies can save your life. It's always good to be able to look at things from a different perspective when you get in a jam. That's the magic of movies.
No kidding. Well, I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
That's the spirit, Snake. Have a little fun.
I see paramedic is a Hideo Kojima self-insert. Well, thank you for the movie recommendation. I haven't seen that Godzilla movie. Okay. Can I do any? We can tune here. We don't need to tune right now. Should we get going? We've been here for like half an hour already. Oh shoot, I don't know how to, how do I reload? We can attach or detach a suppressor. Yeah, there's those bars. I guess that's the suppressor durability. That sounds annoying. Oh boy. Okay, I guess we'll just have to see. Drainage Swampland. Drainage. I'll just have my gun up by default. I don't know how to tell my stamina is getting low though. Like I see, it's probably one of those bars next to my name, under my name. But which one? Oh my god. Wow, there's alligators and okay. Oh! Whoa, we're like sinking in the... I don't think we should be crawling next to that. Wait, I don't think we're supposed to get in the... How the heck? Do I have to... Okay. Bug juice. Oh, there's another one there. This one is enough? Ha 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 ha! Oh my god, there's so many. Oh! Oh, there's so many freaking... Oh! Do you want to mess with the beehive? That seems like an extremely bad idea, but... Okay. I guess that was okay after all. Oh, oh. I have no... Whoa! At least these crocodiles seem pretty chill. I don't think the trank works forever. Right, so we gotta be careful about that thing where... Yeah. It starts aiming in the direction I'm looking at. Oh, I really gotta figure out how to reload later. I don't remember. Don't, please don't. I think we got a few things there just now, right? Oh, was it, Yeah, that was it. Reload. I don't need the suppressor right now, though, do I? Maybe not. Should I try eating something? Giant anaconda, captured alive, not eaten yet. Said to be quite tasty. Hornet's nest. Not eaten yet. Okay, I'll savor it later. When I know I'm hungry. I think I'm alright for now. How do I refill the suppressor then? We just find a new one maybe? Okay, let's try our knife, how about? Can we knife it? Did I get it? R snake H. Different types of snake? Reticulated python. Okay. Oh, does the captured alive thing actually matter? Like if I use a tranquilizer, it'll be captured alive. If I knife it, it'll be dead? Something like that. Without being able to secure a way to restock bullets though, I think we should be careful. Lots of snakes in the grasses here. Should I be careful? If I walk past one without doing anything, will it bite me? I can see the first person is a little bit... It defaults at eye level. I gotta keep looking down every time. Oh, people. If stealth is a priority, we should just really trank all of them.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed.
Am I allowed to knock people out, though?
You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the camo index. The camo index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
Okie dokie. I'll try my best. I'm at 40 right now. Is this something I gotta constantly try? Oh, nothing better here. Leaf? Effective in under a brush. Okay. Oh god, the crawling is... Where are the people? We should confirm where the people are first. No, could you walk normally, please? At least for now.
Huh?
Oh, shit!
Who's that?
I didn't think we'd get found out immediately. Do you think we should trank them? Because tranking them, they were saying I can't get spotted at all. If I trank them, they'll know someone's here.
Nobody here.
That was stupid. I just walked right out. But if that guy keeps looking around here like that... I'll try my best. I'll try my best. It'll be better if we trank them in terms of trying to manage the situation because less people. What is bug juice? But yeah, like, I don't know. I'll try my best and see if this works out. Okay, I can see my little snake. The bar that's split into 4 bars has a little bit that's missing now. Is that my stamina? It might be. What's bug juice? I don't see that it's an item that I picked up. It's something, but I don't know what it is specifically. So if I'm crawling... Look, I'm 90% hidden right now. Not so bad, huh? But I'm 10 right now, so I feel like I should run or, like, roll around in these instances. I want to confirm where the other dude is. Oh, we should look at the area map. Oh, there might have been something in the back there. You see the map isn't to the very end? I don't want to go back, though. I feel like it'll be a bad idea. Because that guy's back there. I can hear someone walking. Yeah, there they are. Minus 25. Can climb trees. People don't tend to look up. So we could climb trees to get around the places. Nice. That person coming here? I hope not. Do you want to just fall down? How do I make you just fall down? Can you? Do you want to walk down like a normal? They shouldn't be that sensitive to things in the jungle, though. Come on. There's so many living creatures in the jungle. It's fine. What did I pick up? Golova! Empty, empty. Nothing in cage. Oh, we can have alive things in cages, but we only have 3 cages. Yeah? Oh, there's another person here. Yeah, the crawling turning into first person is kind of annoying. I just want to Because I think if we want to walk, we have to crawl on the ground. There's no such thing as like, you know, in more modern games, you get squatting, like a squat, crouch kind of walk. I think we'll just go though. Oh, there's a lot of people. Shoot.
Huh? Who was that?
Nothing.
Who's that?
No. No. Nah. Oh. 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 Oh, God.
HQ respond. This is HQ. Acknowledge. Sending reinforcements.
Okay, this... Oh, dear God. Okay. Well, that lasted very long. CQC or something, right? Oh. No, this isn't the greatest. Why aren't you going? They're still seeing me, so the alert number's not going down at all. Evasion. I can't see very well like this if there's people around me. Should I be using a sonar? Or the motion detector, maybe?
Right there.
Oh!
I see him.
How'd you see me? Ah! Oh, come on, I definitely hit you there. Why are you not working? Should I just go? Oh, dear God, I gotta reset. You gotta let me reset. Well, so much for all that, huh? That didn't go very well, but it looks like we're still okay for the moment. The evasion, I'll just sit here for a little bit. Those people sleeping, they'll eventually wake up. Any hot tips for me? I'm sorry, I kinda bungled it up immediately.
Snake, do you see any tufts of grass?
Yeah,
What kind of grass?
just ordinary grass. Nothing special.
You should check it anyhow.
It's pretty thick grass, about waist high.
If you crawl into the grass, you can advance undercover. When you do, the camera automatically switches to intrusion view.
Can it not?
If you want to stand up again, press and hold the crawl button once more. If you press the crawl button briefly, you'll crouch in that spot. This allows you to observe things without blowing your cover. Got it?
It's
Yeah,
made
but
like that.
But what?
Yeah.
Was that the only reason?
What do you mean?
You had me check it just so you could tell me that?
That's right. Pretty useful, huh?
Right.
Shall we carry on?
By all means.
Even when hidden in grass, if you make a noise, your enemies will locate you. When enemies are nearby, move with slight movements of the left stick. That way, you can proceed with minimal
Control.
disturbance.
Yeah, I think earlier, maybe because of me pulling up the sonar or the motion detector, it made a noise. Maybe that's why they heard me.
I see you caught yourself a reticulated python. The reticulated python is said to be the longest snake in the world. The biggest ones can grow up to 10 meters in length. Although they're not poisonous, they're still very dangerous, so be careful around them. They have a highly ferocious temperament and they can swallow whole, even large animals like deer and pigs. Their most distinguishing feature is the mesh pattern of their scales. This pattern acts as a highly effective natural camouflage. If you think there might be a reticulated python about, pay close attention to your surroundings. Otherwise, you could get bitten before you even know it's there.
Yeah, we can get bitten.
It's a huge snake, but you should be able to capture it alive by using the tranquilizer gun. I'll bet if you capture one and throw it at an enemy, it'll give him a good scare.
Oh!
Right. But how do they taste?
Huh?
Do they taste good?
You're actually going to eat one.
Why else would I be asking?
Cannibal.
What was that?
Nothing. Let's see what the guide says. Ah, you're in luck. It says they taste pretty good.
Good. I can hardly wait.
We're sort of in danger right now, but
Visibility is poor in the jungle, so you'll be finding yourself in a lot of unexpected encounters. Naturally, this means that close quarters combat will be more important than ever.
So I'll have plenty of chances to use CQC then.
That's right. In proximity encounters, firing a gun isn't necessarily the best response to every situation. It's only one option among many. Rather than taking the time to draw, aim, and fire a gun, engaging your opponent in hand-to-hand combat can sometimes be a faster and more reliable way of subduing him. Besides, in a sneaking mission like this one, it's too dangerous to go around firing your gun. You'll end up revealing yourself to the enemy.
Yeah, I know. You created CQC to deal with exactly this type of situation.
created
With your
CQC.
help, of course. In a battle situation, you'll only have a split second to decide how to attack. Use the weapon button to attack using a weapon, and the CQC button to attack using CQC. Press the CQC button once to throw a punch. Pressing it multiple times in succession will allow you to deliver a combo attack. But striking your opponent is just one aspect of CQC. It doesn't really start to shine until you've got your enemy in a hold. Press and hold down the CQC button to grab your opponent with your right hand. From there, you can use the left stick to knock your opponent off balance and throw him to the ground. This can be used to knock an opponent out in a single blow. If you
Oh,
don't
we can
press
knock
the
him
left
out.
stick, grapple with your enemy until you're behind them and can get your knife to their throat. Grabbing an enemy from behind and holding your knife against his throat will render him virtually powerless. From this point, there are several things you can do. By double-clicking the left stick button, you can slit his throat by using your knife. Move the left stick and press the CQC button to throw the enemy to the ground. Tap the CQC button rapidly.
Oh,
to
you're
choke
giving
the
me a lot
enemy.
here.
You can use this to knock him out or even kill him if you do it long enough. By continuing to hold down the CQC button, you can move around while keeping your grip on the enemy. By pressing the weapon button, you can aim your currently equipped weapon at another enemy. With their comrade acting as a human shield, the enemy will be reluctant to attack you. Press the left stick button to press your knife against the enemy and demand information. You'll be surprised at how much you can learn this way. But don't get too complacent. While your enemy may be powerless in your grip, he'll use any opportunity he can to counterattack.
That was a lot. I think I need to put that into practice bit by bit. Yeah, I think the mouse controls sometimes give me an illusion that, oh yeah, like, you know what, I can shoot them. But it's, number one, this is a stealth mission. We're not really supposed to be shooting people like that. And number two...
He must be hiding nearby. Hunt him down.
Number two, the mouse controls, the mouse aiming is a simulation of the controller. It's not true mouse controls. So we have to be careful about that too. Hey, they're still on alert for like 90 seconds. Seriously? Oh my god, did I end up going backwards or what? The heck am I? Please don't tell me that... Okay, this intrusion view, do we have to be in this view? I'd really rather not be in it. That's what they mean. First person view. Like if we go back this way, is it gonna be the tree again? I don't see anybody. I kind of walked all in a circle. I have no idea where I am right now. Which is good, because that means my opponents also have no idea where I am. Hey, that's a snake! It's a damn snake! CQC, should we even have a knife around? Because then they'll die for sure if I... Whew! That was close. See, when I'm in this view, how am I meant to see anything? I guess we'll just have to, like, stand up once in a while. I'm lost. This is just a random little dead end. There's no other way. No, we came from that way. We should be heading towards this way. Anything in the log? I just want to make sure I'm going in the right direction right now, because I'm so... I get the impression I'm going back to the very beginning, aren't I? I think I am. Because we got turned around at some point. Am I going back? I think I... Let me just check. Yeah, that ain't it. That ain't it. Let's go back. Dude! It's the one place that I said I didn't want to visit. I ended up going back for it anyway. That's okay. Hopefully the people are still gonna be sleeping and all that. Quite a few of them are sleeping. I was looking at that log being like, oh, was that the log I saw before? Turns out it is. Do I still have to grab people and shake them? Damn, I made them all go to sleep already. Not all of them, though. I'm pretty sure there were ones I didn't get.
Huh? Who was that?
Jeez. Jeez.
What's wrong?
Are you gonna wake your friends, or...? Damn it! I think it's just too far. He's waking up all his friends now. Oh, man. Terrible day for me.
What's wrong?
Please, everyone, go back to sleep. I'm running out of bullets quick if I keep doing this. This is not a smart solution. Didn't he wake up one more guy? Okay, well... I mean, this is... Oh my... I keep just running, because it's way faster. Oh, I can go... Am I leaving the map? Yeah, let's leave! Let's leave! I'm done here. Let's go! First person view is F. I'm surprised earlier I didn't get hit by the hornet's nest. Yeah, we can make something happen here. That didn't really go the way I wanted it to. Wasn't he supposed to get... Oh, I got the wrong one! There's a different thing there. Oh, shoot. The dude is coming. The dude is coming!
Nobody here.
Oh god, he's dumb. Okay. What? How'd I not get him? Yeah, oh man, I could have gotten the hornet's nest, but I got some other thing that was on the tree. Oh well. Am I gonna suffer for it now? I'd really like to see... Oh shoot. Are the hornets gonna get mad at them? No, they're gone already. Okay, if there's a guy on the bridge like that, how can we get past them? Maybe not possible without tranking them from afar. I feel like I'm abusing the trank a little bit too much right now, though. We need other ways to deal with people. Do you want to try CQCing that guy? But he'll alert everybody, though, I feel like. So a knife is also considered CQC? Okay, we'll trank this guy and CQC the guy behind him. How about that? Seems to make a little more sense to me. Hopefully he won't really mind me just... Oh god. It's getting up in his face. A knife? The bridge is shaking. I think we just straight up murdered him. Okay, let's try punching without using a knife.
Huh? Who's that?
Oh, that didn't work. There we go. But could I think I could probably not alert them. Whoa, dude!
Come in, HQ.
Oh, the people are coming. People are coming. There was a little radio on him. Well, that didn't go well like it usually doesn't. Can I have that? Mushroom? Is that guy that's straight up there? Oh, should I be switching up my camo, by the way? No, it's still good for now. My hands are very busy right now. I gotta like fly all the way across the keyboard to do certain moves. Like to go backwards in the menu, I gotta press the backspace. I can't press escape. Nothing like that. Should I have some food? Do you want to try reticulated python? Yes, my stamina bar went back up. He woke the other guy up. Grabbing people? Like if I go up... Because I can't. Yes, I can slowly walk. That's right. Control. I see. If I walk up to them and then try to like punch them, maybe it'll be a little bit better. Both of you, go through. No one cares about the dead guy. Okay. Anything? Oh, what the hell?
What's going on?
Why was there a guy there? Jeez.
This is HQ.
Oh my god. Damn it, me and my curiosity. We could have gone out of that without hurting. Does the trank not work on them? If they're already... Okay. Okay, I'm like fumbling. I don't need to go into first person for that, right? Hey, hey, hey! Something about not causing an international incident? Woo! Can I get up? Yes, this is very beautiful stealthing. I want to say bear with me, I'll get better, but somehow I'm also thinking, maybe this is just how this whole playthrough is gonna go. Feel like I didn't really improve that much over the course of MGS2. Yeah, dang it, why did I go look over there? This is stupid. What is this? Oh! 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 Wait, which button is it? This is definitely taking a toll on my stamina. Oh, that's what I was afraid of. I didn't know which button it was. Ah. Dumb.
Snake, do you know the creature from the Black Lagoon?
Nope, never heard of it.
These scientists are investigating a place deep in the Amazon called the Black Lagoon, and they get picked off one after the other by this fishman thing. And there was this scene when the heroine is going for a swim, and the creature sneaks up on her from underwater. Oh, I thought my heart was going to stop. I mean, of course, the 3D effects in It Came from Outer Space were a lot more intense, but...
It wouldn't be referring to you coming from outer space, would it?
How rude! Why do you say that?
Because no one on Earth could be as charming as you.
Fine. I'll just get to the point, Snake. Be careful of what's around you when you're in the water. Just imagining you swimming in those jungle rivers makes me think of you being attacked by a fishman.
I appreciate the concern.
Fishmen aren't the only things that'll attack you in the water. Really be careful out there.
Okay.
And don't be attacking any pretty girls going for a swim, either.
Are you calling me a fishman?
You started it.
Thank you for the tips. Let's go. Yeah, at least we get to try this part again. I went through the manual, and I wrote down all the CQC combos. Let's give those a try, too. I feel like I sort of just forgot all about them, and I gotta pick it up again. The beehive this time. How come that didn't happen to me earlier when I shot down the hornet's nest? Oh, his friends are leaving with him too. Are you kidding me? Okay, well that made my life significantly easier. Nice. Nice. I want the other fruit too. I'm trying to figure out... Oh, here it is. Although... getting each one of these takes a bullet, so I don't know if I should really be taking all this. Because I feel like right now I have more food than bullets, and that might not be the way we want it to be. I'll take a thing for stamina right now, though. Yabloko Moloko.
That's so great.
You're still gonna eat it. It's like Russian fruits. I'm just walking here all fine and dandy. We're okay, right? I don't think there's anyone here. We can slow walk. There's two different types of slow walking. I'm not sure. See, this one is like a little bit slower, and then there's this one that's really, really slow. Woo! I gotta press against the wall, right? Yes, thank you. Gosh. Step away for a few months, forgot everything about Metal Gear. XM16E1, assault rifle. Hold in first person view and shoulder aim with M. Toggle firing mode E. Alright. E? Wait, it's not even... It's not here. Do I have to go into my backpack? Well, I just picked it up, didn't I? How come it says weapon 3 out of 8? Didn't I just pick it up? Oh, out of all the weapons we have, we still have to pick which ones we want to have. Is that what's happening? That's why we have a backpack. Okay, I see, I see. I think I value the trank. Oh no, we can just add all of them, right? Do we need the magazine? Maybe not. But why not add all of them, if we can? There's nothing bad about it. I can even add the food, but the food, I think I'll just leave it. Wait, the food might be necessary if we get hit. Is food just for stamina now, or also health? I'm not sure about that point, but okay. We'll give it a go. This is just regular aiming. I think so. Okay, sure. Well, everyone left already, so I can't exactly try CQC, unfortunately. I do want to try this part, though. The button to get back up again. See, the controller is nice for a lot of things, but... yeah. Switching to keyboard and mouse definitely has its problems, too.
Anybody there?
Oh god. Buddy.
No one here after all.
Oh! They come back after a while. Oh god. Okay, let's go, let's go. Nobody, nobody. Are we at the end? Whew! Okay.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight.
You're right, it is a dump.
There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
Old friends? There's a lot of people here. It would be the safest if we just tranked them all, I guess. It would be nice if we could sneak past all of them, but I somehow doubt that's gonna be a possible thing. At my skill level, anyway. If we know we gotta head to the northeast... Oh, there's no grass here. We could skip the entire building, if we don't want trouble. Yeah, the camera being different in MGS... Oh, there's a leaf on my face. Yeah, this is a bit of a change. I used to rely so much on the mini-map view. But now we don't have it. But the controls are still sort of like the old-style controls. It's a bit of a weird mixture. Okay, I know we don't like crawling, but crawling, the camouflage percentage is so much higher than if we weren't crawling. Nice and simple, right? This simple? I just go in? It's all good? Wait, let's try the radar thing. You know? No, there's someone there. But I gotta go prone. This is the side, right? Northeast? But there was someone here just now. I want to try CQCing, but I feel like I'm gonna mess it up and then we'll get caught all over again. Wait, get up, get up, get up. A knife? Like, by the time I get over there, he's gonna turn around. Alright, that worked out. Before the people get found out, though. We good? This... That was simple. Unexpectedly. Hey! Oh, you're burning your... Metal Gear manuals?
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word.
He promised to get you out?
But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of GRU. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power. The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me.
Oh. Which would be a good thing.
Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem.
Never mind.
Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
Well, it's okay. I'm here now.
By the way, your Russian is superb.
I was speaking in Russian?
Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Is that so? America is truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts?
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
I guess me asking him, hey, are you Sokolov? That was supposed to be in Russian. Wait, let me talk to a bunch of people on the radio first.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I had to kill them. There was no other way. But no one will know we were involved.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What?
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
Yeah, I did kill some people before, but in the last two maps I wasn't killing anyone. Probably totaling my performance in this beginning here. The boss is missing. That's not a good sign. Is she a traitor? Oh, we still gotta get him out. Like, we actually have to escort him? What's he doing? What are you doing, man? Just follow me! Slowly, inconspicuously. Wait, it's way emptier than before, isn't it? Oh.
Freeze!
So this is the legendary boss.
Was I even known as Big Boss yet?
We meet at last.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz. What's
Ocelot.
a crew soldier doing here?
Soldier?
He's the Ocelot commander.
That's Major Ocelot to you. And don't you forget it.
Oh, is this like Ocelot actually Ocelot when he was younger? Oh!
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
Oh, I thought he was gonna pick up the hat. Mid-air. Even the Russians are infighting. It was already a hell of a shot back then. And not possessed by Liquid's arm. Okay, whether or not I killed anybody, this guy's going around murdering everyone. So this is still gonna become an international incident if it gets out.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the GRU.
Sokolov, take cover.
Our first boss fight against Ocelot yet again?
Huh. You're not the boss, are you?
Oh, he thinks I'm the woman. Or they don't even know if it's a man or a woman. What? What on earth is happening?
Crew operatives!
What is that stance? Huh. That gun.
This is so
If you're
bizarre.
not the boss, then die.
What? Did he just run out of bullets?
Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one! Whoa!
Looks like I'm out of here. Bye. Not a boss fight after all. Oh, he's got a dart. But he got cocky.
Impossible. You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do. But testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
You should be Revolver Ocelot.
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
He's not dead. Just fainted. You should probably kill him and make your future life easier.
Major, do you read me?
I read you. Snake, you all right?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
Well, I was expecting I have to fight Ocelot here, but I guess we don't really have to. Is the boss really gone now? Should we check up on everyone?
Snake, stay alert. The KGB and GRU both have their sights set on Sokolov. GRU is a military espionage outfit, the intelligence wing of the Soviet Defense Ministry's General Staff Office. It competes with the KGB, which is under the Ministry of Internal Affairs, and the two are always watching each other.
Never let the left hand know what the right hand is doing.
Exactly. Now, added to that rivalry, there's a vicious power struggle going on between the Khrushchev faction and the anti-Khrushchev faction.
So Khrushchev is using the KGB, and Volgin and the anti-Khrushchev forces are using the GRU?
That's the idea. The two factions are fighting over Sokolov. We're in an extremely dangerous situation here.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Get Sokolov out of there safely. He must not be turned over to the KGB or to the GRU. Sokolov took off in the direction of the rope bridge. Get after him. Hurry!
Where we came from? Okay. Well, the good thing is, if there's these factions fighting already, maybe we can sort of slip into the chaos and people won't notice us.
I see you've got yourself a Baltic hornet's nest.
Yes, yes.
Baltic hornets are a variety of hornets that inhabit that area. The difference between them and other hornets is that they produce honey in their nests. Inside the nest are larvae, pupa, and adults. You can eat them all.
Ooh.
In particular, the honey you find inside the nest is delicious and full of nutrients. It's easy to digest and helps pep you up when you're feeling tired. In short, it's the perfect survival food. Honey can also be used as a burn ointment. When honey is applied to a burn, it creates a protective coating over the skin. When you knock down a hornet's nest, a burn ointment will appear along with it, so don't forget to pick it up. Of course,
good to know for the future.
Aren't going to give up their nest without a fight. If you knock a nest down, a large swarm of hornets will come flying out, so be careful.
Noted. Somehow we escaped it the first time around. Yeah, what? The boss only showed up for like 3 seconds, and now she's gone. That's a little suspicious.
Do you want to save?
Okay. Well, we have things happening here, but we really should get going ASAP.
Snake, have you heard of It Came from Outer Space?
Do you just keep giving me movies?
So this astronomer sees a meteor, but it's really an alien spaceship, right? And the aliens start replacing the townspeople with clones and forcing them to help repair the ship. The 3D effects were quite realistic.
I've got all the real I can handle here in the jungle.
No, you don't get it. Precisely because it's realistic, with the images jumping out of the screen at you, it makes for a nice escape from reality. I have to admit it made my eyes tired, but it was really intense. Unfortunately, they don't make very many of those movies anymore.
When did it come out?
I was still in college, so probably about 10 years ago.
Guess I'm out of luck then.
You know, they're coming out with household versions of video cassette recorders. One day you'll be able to see old movies anytime you want. It'll be like having a movie theater in your own home.
Really?
It's like if you had a record with movie film etched onto it instead of music. It'll work the same way.
You're kidding.
We're beyond that now.
No, really. And someday they might make movies where you control the characters yourself.
Sounds like magic.
It'll happen. Make sure you stay alive to see it, Snake.
Sounds like video games. I think MGS3 came out exactly 20 years ago, right? In 2004, November of 2004. Now we have streaming. You don't even need the disc part. Okay, should I look around here? I didn't really get to look around. Maybe there's things worth taking here. Oh yeah, check that out. Bullets. Don't mind if I do. I feel like we should kill Ocelot though. But maybe we can't. Young Ocelot. Yeah, there were so many different ways through, but... No, we just had to go to the very end there. Sokolov! Wait for me! If he ran that far back, the people, there's gonna be soldiers there too. Be careful.
You okay?
Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best crew has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished.
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we've got some of the best backup we could ask for.
Oh!
Look.
That's what they were making you build?
Yes. The Shagohod. The treading behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBMs.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain?
Oh, yes.
We haven't gone to the Metal Gear part yet.
Units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo.
The precursor to Metal Gear.
Is that thing finished?
No, this is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2.
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war.
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly.
Yeah, we're going now.
They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go.
There's a silver lining with that kind of thing. People might try to juggle you around like a soccer ball, but they can't kill you. They know you're important. So try to take some solace in that. I feel like we should walk a little faster. There's no one here right now. Snake is just sneaking around everywhere. No, don't look, don't look. I fell down once too. It wasn't pretty. Let's go! Oh! A woman. The boss!
Boss?
Oh! You're not fighting us, are you?
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
Ah. Everyone wants him. Ah, they've got a chopper. Whoa. And hornets? She was supposed to be in the submarine.
Hornets.
Woo! Oh, what the hell? Oh, they've got some weird mutant guys. Just like, you know, like the vampire dude back in 2. What's the meaning of this, boss? Are you listening to your boss? You don't think about your personal feelings? Just doing a job?
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once more. Welcome back, boss.
Ooh!
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself. It's raining blood. Is he crying?
Oh, the guy's... The whites of his eyes are red. What the hell is happening? You with them? Then you're against me.
Kuwabara, Kuwabara.
Is that Volgan?
Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Volgan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Oh, the boss was on his side.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads. These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras.
Cobras.
He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
See, she's saying she can because she's a soldier. She's a machine. But I'm still green. I can't because she's my mentor. And I'm very confused over what's happening too. Ah, she invented CQC.
He's seen my face. We can't let him live. If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished.
It's got some electricity stuff.
He must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him. Jack, you can't come with us.
Then why are you holding your hand out? Oh. By our own mentor.
The new blood has been rejected.
It might be her kindness though. She might think, hey, you know, this is a way he can survive. Whereas if Volgin tried to kill me, I would just be plain dead.
Are we done here?
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
Yeah, I feel like she...
Drift away.
Yeah.
My place is with them now.
I don't know why she's defecting, but I think she does still have emotion for me. That was the greatest kindness she could have given me. But that means I failed my mission. And I'm deeper in the jungle. No Sokolov.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah. Just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move?
You know what happened to me?
Got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it.
I thought you were gonna get mad about me failing the mission.
Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major. The boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer with the start button. If you select cure, you can start the treatment.
Yeah, it's different from food.
Healing is divided into treatment using medicine with the item window button and surgical treatment using the weapon window button. Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment. Move the healing cursor with the left stick to the affected part of your body. Once you've selected the affected area, hold the weapon window button and use the left stick to select the medical item and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That should do it. For lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to wrap the wound.
Wow, this is a lot of steps.
If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should heal completely. Understood?
Yeah.
Stay with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
It's really like an Amazonian jungle survival. I don't know. I'm all by myself. I've got no support. I just gotta figure it out. Cure. Suffering from a deep cut, bleeding, no bandage applied, not yet disinfected. So she said I need surgery. Serum, blood serum, effective for venom poisoning? Nope. Effective against antidote, effective against food poisoning? Nope. Cold medicine for colds? Nope. Digestive medicine for stomach aches. Oh, if I eat bad food, I might need that. Okay. This needs to be disinfected. Effective for treating cuts and gunshot wounds. So now it says it's been disinfected. Deep cut, bleeding, no bandage applied. Deep cut. Treating cuts and gunshot wounds. Stop the bleeding. Styptic. Suffering from a deep cut, no bandage applied. Effective for healing broken bones. Effective for treating burns, cuts, gunshot wounds, broken bones, bandage. So what about the deep cut? Oh, shoot. Maybe this should have been on the outside, huh? Suture kit. Oh, now the other side of my body? Oh my god, okay. Same thing? Yeah. Oh, this is multiple areas of my body. How many times I gotta do this? Oh, did that help? Oh, I probably should have disinfected first. That might have been a better idea. Bone fractured. Bone fracture. Splint. Afflicted area fastened with splint. And then add a bandage? Suffering from a deep cut. My entire body is messed up. How many places are there gonna be? My goodness. Yeah? Bleeding? There's a deep cut. Bone fractured. No damage applied. The splint. But if I don't have these supplies, then I guess I just have to be injured and walk around injured. Oh, that was tough. Barely alive. Well, they're really upping the survival aspect of this. Healing broken bones, hunting your own food. No one's gonna come rescue me. How are you gonna fight anyone like this?
Good job, Snake.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
Oh, I thought you weren't coming. Something about international incidents. Cool little bit of interactivity, letting you view in first person sometimes. But we got a bigger problem than just me now, because Sokolov is not back. No such things as soldiers being on the same side forever. Or on opposite sides forever. Oh, you're with him too? Yeah, they're all with him.
Excellent. A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
Something smells? What?
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
What?
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear.
What is that?
A kiss of death?
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her.
Oh, like a lipstick weapon?
She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Right now?
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
This guy doesn't care about his fellow Russians. Ocelot does, though. Not much you can do about it. Oh! Even got a full mushroom cloud. being forced to confront the realities of war once again. Wow, this beginning bit is even more cutscene heavy than I think even 1 or 2. We barely got to do anything.